Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to bring a video to you on how to add and subtract unlike fractions. Previously, we've gone over simplest form. We've talked about the LCM, least common multiple, GCF, greatest common factor, and we're going to use all of that today in order to add and subtract fractions which have unlike denominators. Well, what we have found out through manipulatives is that when we have fractions with different denominators, you cannot simply add the numerator and then add the denominators. That's simply not going to work. So what we're going to do today is show you how to tackle adding unlike fractions without manipulatives. The fraction that we're going to work today, we'll do several. We'll tackle 1/6 plus 1/2. Take note that the denominators are not the same. So you cannot just go through and just add the numerators and add the denominators. We have to use some of the strategies that we have worked on earlier in the week. Cleo, what do we need to do in order to find a denominator?
LCM.
Okay, we're going to do the LCM. What are your denominators, Cleo?
6 and 2.
6 and 2. So, Cleo, what would you do in order to find a denominator that works?
Write the factors.
Not factors, but
Multiple.
multiples. All right, Cleo, I've got 6 for one of them. So, where do you want me to start, the 2 or 6?
6.
All right, tell me what to do.
12.
All right, I've got 6, and then I have 12.
Go to the 2.
Go to the 2, got you.
4.
No match,
6.
okay?
8. 10. And 12.
All right. Well, Cleo, I see a 6 on the top and the bottom, and I see 12. But we're going to use the LCD or LCM, least common multiple, least common denominator, and we want to use 6. I like that he went on several, on and got to that 12 to let you see that you can also use 12. But because we want the lowest one, we're going to use 6. All right, Kaden, we found 6 for our LCM. What do you want to do with that?
You want to, bring the 6 up.
Okay, bring up the 6, and we call this making equivalent fractions. Okay, Kaden, you're almost there. You got the 6. What do you want to do?
2. 1 times 6 equals 1.
1 times 6 is 6. And 1 times 1 is 1. When you make equivalent fractions, whatever you do to the numerator, you have to match it and do to the denominator. All right. Almost there. All right, Tangela, what do you want to do?
2 times 3 equals 6.
2 times 3 is 6. Remember, you use that 6 from the LCD.
And 1 times 3 equals 3.
Okay. Then we have like a light bulb moment. We have something that we did yesterday. What do you want to do, Gavin?
You're going to say 1 over 6 plus 3 over 6 equals 4 over 6.
Okay. When the denominators are the same, all you have to do is add the numerators and keep the denominators. Jatarius, is this fraction in simplest form?
No, ma'am, because it's even and it can go into 2.
Okay. 4 and 6 we have found out through divisibility rules are even. And he said that all even fractions can be divided by 2. And Jatarius, let's finish this off.
2 divided by 4 equals 2.
Got it?
And 2 divided by 6 equals 3.
Equals 3. That is in simplest form. A fraction is in simplest form when it can be divided by only 1. So we have finished that particular problem. We're going to do one more just to make sure we understand what we're doing. And this time we're going to subtract but the rules will still be the same. I'm gonna move my notebook up. This time we wanna do, let's try this one. 7/10, and we're gonna take away a half. All right, Aiden Tyson. I'm seeing that the denominators are not the same. What do you want to do, Aiden?
Go down and add 2 5 times.
Let's say that once more.
Add 2 5 times.
Add the 2 5 times. Skip count. 2.
4,
Got it.
6,
Yes.
8,
Yep.
10.
10. Is that the only fraction denominator that's going to work, class?
No.
What else would work? 20. Give me another one. 30.
40.
Okay. Basically, we found out all multiples of 10. So we have our LCD, and that's going to be 10. What do we want to do with that 10? Tyson.
Bring it up.
Okay, we're going to make equivalent fractions using that 10. All right?
10 times 1 is 10.
We saw that we got this by basically saying 10 times 1 is 10. Keep going.
And then you gotta bring the 1 up. 7
7
times
times one.
1
Got
is
it.
7.
All right? Keep going, Hyson.
You gotta put the 10, and 2 times 5 is 10,
Yes?
and then 1 times 5 is 5.
Okay. Almost there. Marcy, what do we want to do now?
Now say 7 over 10
Yes?
minus 5 over 10
Okay.
equals 2 over 10.
2 over 10. Marcy, is that fraction in simplest form?
Okay.
Okay, it's not in simplest form.
So you gotta divide by 2,
We're going to divide by 2.
and then you get a 1 over 5.
1 over 5. That is in simplest form because now the only number that will divide 1 and 5 is 1. Now, I hope that this will help you with your homework tonight as well as later on when you need to divide, well, add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. So that's going to wrap it up for getting better marks with Mrs. Starks.